Hello everybody, this is Daniel Babis. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below. We cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé here on the channel. Alright, so let's get into it. Today we have two topics for the day. So first off, we're going to address Deavan Clegg and Jihoon Lee and news that just broke today about the status of their relationship. And we're also going to talk a little bit about Andre Castrovet and Elizabeth Potthasts, and an update on how their wedding in Moldova is going now that Elizabeth's family is in Moldova. So let's get started, guys. So first off, let's discuss more Deavan and more Jihoon. You guys might be getting sick and tired of this story because it's been on the channel. The last few videos have all been about this couple, but the news just keeps coming out. The leaks just keep happening. So let's get into it. So basically, news broke today that this couple has split, is done. Not only are they done, but they have discussed getting divorced. They just haven't filed the legal papers to do so. So some of you might be shocked, but probably not many of you, because we all kind of saw this coming. Now, in recent days, weeks, it's been evident that this couple wasn't together. And also, if you guys watched the video yesterday, I was referencing a John Yates Instagram live that he did with Deavan Clegg. Now, in that Instagram live, Deavan Clegg also, she was kind of hinting at the possibility that she had another man. So John Yates was asking her questions, and you know, based on how the conversation was going, it was very evident that she was hinting that she was in another relationship. Now, some people that have been on Instagram might have noticed in recent days or weeks that Deavan Clegg has posted some pictures, and in some of those pictures there was another man, just like body cut off. And it didn't look like that, like Jihoon Lee. And of course, we know that Jihoon Lee is still in Korea. So look, it's not a shocker. It's not a surprise that this is happening right now. This is pretty much official, and I'm just going to read you what the article says. So this was actually broken by thedip.com. This is a weird source, guys, because I've never heard of the source before. This is, if you look up this website, not a lot of action. So it seems very, very sketchy, considering that I've never heard of the source before for them to have a breaking story. But I'll just read you the important, tidbits of what it says right here. So a source close to Deavan tells the Dip exclusively that the TLC star has been in her home state of Utah for months. Now, we already knew that because, we know that she came back to the US. She actually did an Instagram, sorry, not an Instagram, but a YouTube video on that, so this is not really news. The source also says that that was following a myriad of disagreements with Jihoon. Now, the couple made a decision to divorce, although no legal proceedings have begun. Deavan found a new boyfriend, someone Deavan met after she and Jihoon had decided on getting a divorce. So I like how they specify the after right there. And then it says, according to the source, Deavan's new guy is reportedly based out of Los Angeles, and the couple have been taking turns flying to see each other on the weekends. The relationship is still in its early phases, and the couple have been taking it nice and easy. And then it goes on to say he knows everything. He wants nothing to do with the show. He doesn't care for it. Deavan has not introduced her new boyfriend to her children yet, though he was aware of Deavan's situation and all the attention surrounding her appearances on the show. So you're getting a bit of a mixed feeling there. So he doesn't really care for the show, but at the same time, he's aware of all the attention surrounding Deavan, especially right now, guys. And that is something that he wants to go ahead with. So are we sure that he doesn't want anything to do with the show? Because I'm not exactly sure. And there is going to be more information about, the co-parenting that is going to come out during the couple's tell-all, which has not yet been filmed as of this moment. So there you have it, guys. This is the information. So I'm just going to tell you what I find interesting. Now, if you keep reading, actually, it does say that TLC supposedly, now I don't know how they would know this, but TLC supposedly has shown interest in Deavan's new relationship. Now, I'll tell you why I find that last part interesting. So, how would the Dip know, this website that we've never heard about, how would they know from the source that is close to Deavan that TLC has shown a relationship into this relationship? This sounds like a really close source to Deavan if that's the case. Could it be Deavan herself that leaked this information? Look, guys, I don't know. This week there has been tons of leaks in this whole Deavan situation. The leaks about her old boyfriend supposedly done by a family member or someone really close to her. There's been lots of rumors. Who knows, right? Now you have this as well. So lots of leaks on the Deavan front this week, and this all started happening after the Monday episode, guys. Now, on Monday, you know, the internet kind of was buzzing with criticism over Deavan and how the whole angle played out. Deavan was quick to jump on Instagram and, you know, put her version of the facts out there, tell people that, oh, TLC mashed things up. She wasn't very pleased about it. It didn't show the real thing and all of that. Now, of course, as we said in previous videos, none of that really explained why she put all the blame on Jihoon, refused to accept any accountability whatsoever, even though there was 2 instances, but I don't want to talk about that today, so I just want to really focus on this. So basically, all these leaks are happening after the Monday episode, so it seems like the attention right now, because of all these leaks, is actually going from, you know, from on Deavan squarely and the criticism that she's getting as a result of her actions on the show, which is fair because she behaved in a way that is going to get criticized. But now it's going on this, guys. It's going on her ex-boyfriend when she was 17. That information came out 2 days ago. And now on this, the information that the relationship with Jihoon is completely done. So look, guys, I'm not sure if the source is Deavan, someone really, really close to her. I'm not sure if she's doing this as a revenge for TLC supposedly breaking their contracts with her, because if you guys watched an Instagram that she did about 2 days ago, and she deleted that Instagram, but you can still see it on YouTube. If you guys watched that video, she was really harshly criticizing TLC, and she was accusing them of breaking their contract with her, notably for 2 reasons. Well, actually 1 reason, really. During this live, she really was going hard after TLC for supposedly lying to her and breaking their contract with her, mainly because of the scenes where they showed Drusilla with a diaper on and drinking out of a bottle, and she said that people just wouldn't understand that, you know, Drusilla had, you know, she still needed to drink from that bottle because, you know, a doctor supposedly recommended it. A lot of people don't really buy that story because, you know, when you have children, you know that you're supposed to wean them off the bottle because it rots their teeth. It's just not good to actually have children on the bottle. So, you know, it seems unlikely that a doctor would have really recommended that, but this is really what she says. Now, a lot of people haven't really bought her side of the story and think that it's just excuses for perhaps wasn't really up to par in terms of her parenting. She just wanted TLC to show the good side of her and none of the bad. And so a lot of people have been critical about that. And of course, Deavan herself, well, she really took exception to the fact that TLC still showed those, you know, those scenes. Now, I have to say, guys, if we're talking about reality TV, well, we're gonna have to show the whole thing, right? We're not just gonna nitpick, you know, the good stuff, and then some of the iffy stuff we're just not gonna show. That's not reality TV, right? That's edited TV. Now, we know that 90 Day Fiancé is edited, but when we say reality, we actually want to see everything. We want to see the drama, we want to see the good, and we want to see the bad. If we just see the good, then it's boring. It's not, you know, it's not reality TV at all. It's just boring. We don't want to see that. So we want to see everything, and I think that's what the fans want to see. And honestly, TLC knows that, and that's why they show the whole thing, because they know that fans want to get the full picture. Deavan's new man supposedly is based out of Los Angeles, and if people have been following her Instagram, they will have seen Deavan actually, I believe, posting pictures in LA in recent weeks. Yeah. So it's not really a surprise that this is kind of happening. Supposedly they've been seeing each other, kind of going back and forth from Salt Lake City or Utah to LA, and so on and so forth. So it's not really any news that this is happening. This is just what I have to say on the entire situation. If Deavan Clegg is breaking up with Jihoon, and she's going with this American guy, TLC says they have interest on the show, so they might run perhaps some kind of a spinoff where the breakup between Deavan Clegg and Jihoon Lee is going to be caught on camera. The issue with that is that I'm not sure if Jihoon Lee is getting paid for being on the show, and it seems like the emotional toll that it's taken on him is pretty high. I actually don't think that Jihoon Lee is getting much of anything out of appearing on the show, so I'm not sure that he's going to have interest in coming back if he's not with Deavan Clegg. Now, on the other hand, Deavan Clegg, she is basically writing herself off of the show without a foreigner boyfriend. So unless she can, you know, manage to get this guy onto the show somehow, this new guy, but otherwise she is writing herself off the show, so we might not actually see her on the show ever, really. This might be the last time that we see her. So who knows what she has in store for her future life. Maybe her boyfriend is going to help her take her social media game to the next level. Maybe that's why she got together with an LA guy, because she sees this as the way forward. But definitely this could affect her income. It could affect her, you know, her business. It could affect her future. So she feels like this is the way to go. So look, guys, this is going to be interesting. We'll keep an eye out for it. We'll update you guys with what happens. All right, so that does it for Deavan and Jihoon. Let's move on to Andre Castrovet and Elizabeth Potthasts and this massive train wreck of a wedding that they're having in Moldova. This is one for the ages. It just seems like it's a train wreck, and you just can't help but look at it. That's basically what it is. So basically this week, we're gonna get more of that train wreck. We're gonna see, of course, you know, Elizabeth's family just really, honestly, just really behave inappropriately, in a trashy manner, just say all kinds of inappropriate things. Now, we've seen this behavior ever since that Chuck and Elizabeth's brother Charlie stepped foot in Moldova. It's been one complaint after the other. First, the airport sucks. They lost the luggage. Then it was, oh, they don't have Google or they don't have Amazon in Moldova, and so on and so forth. It's been non-stop complaining. Then it's been the nitpicking on Andre by Charlie that led to that, you know, kind of fake fight, let's be honest. But even though some of the scenes might be fake or might be over embellished, let's just say, Elizabeth's family are still acting like a bunch of entitled jackasses. Let's be honest here, okay? They're going to a different country, and this week they're going to be whining and moaning about you know, the food of Moldova. It's like, guys, what did you expect? This is not the US. Like, seriously, guys, do you live under a rock? You know, the world is not the US. Every country you go to is going to have different foods. This is ridiculous, guys. So they're going to go to Moldova, and they're going to whine about Andre eating bacon fat on bread. You know, this is just what people do. And I have news for you guys. If you go to other places, even in Italy, they will eat the same thing. They will have bruschetta with just pure fat on it, like lard. They will eat this stuff elsewhere, guys. Just because you haven't seen it in America doesn't mean it's weird, guys. You have to have an open mind. That's what it's about. Otherwise, what's the fun in traveling? It's just ridiculous. This family is absolutely ridiculous. I think they're totally faking it. I think they're just playing it up for the camera. It's just impossible for a family to be so stupid and so culturally retarded. I'm sorry to say it, but it's just impossible. They have to be acting it. So they're going to be blasting the food. And then Chuck is going to, you know, he's going to keep up his whining. He's going to ask all kinds of questions. And he's going to say something like, you know, when you go to a dinner and you have to say, oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? And so on. He says, that's not good. Well, Chuck, buddy, you're a grown man. How don't you know that you're in a different country where they have different food? Like, seriously. Look, I just don't get this family, guys. I don't know what you guys think about this whole thing. Now, look, if you go to any different country, you will see the food is not the same. No country has the same food as the country where you come from. That's just the way it is, guys. It's cultural differences, social differences, and food is a part of that. So this family is just ridiculous. That's all I gotta say, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you did, please hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already done so, and we'll see you guys on the next one.